Anywho, she got me these books that she found. I think that she said they were at the library. They had a like a book sale kind of thing, and she picked these up for me. And I have Dark Flame and Night Star now that she also gave to me. This is from the Immortal series that I haven't read, and there's a few other books. There's Evermore, Blue Moon, Shadowland, as well as the, of course, Night Star, and Dark Flame. There are a few other books that I like to get to go with this, so I have the complete series because it seems cool. And if these are, one and two, then I'll start with these. But these are awesome. Awesome. I love books. I used to have a ton more books, but I got rid of a bunch of them because they're just sitting around. But I think that it's okay to collect books and things you like to read on a rainy day, or to be like, oh, I think that would be a cool book. And since these were given to me, it's awesome. And she said that if she finds more books that she thinks I'd like this, that she would pick them up for me, which I think is really sweet. I really like her. She's awesome. My case manager is awesome. She's getting me referred with um, supported employment, so that's awesome. Basically, and I signed, a paper thing, a document or whatever you want to call it, a form. It basically says that I authorize that it's okay for her to come out and help me with things like, like with learning how to drive, going to the DMV to get my license eventually, and to like things going on in the community and whatnot. If there's like something going on, like art lessons or something like that, or for someone to come out and help me with that, and to help me, with potentially employment that won't interfere with my disability, that she's gonna help me with. And it's gonna get better. And she's also gonna point me in the right direction of getting on food stamps and having like assistance with getting things like menstrual supplies and other, various things that I need, because I don't have an income right now. And my parents are both retired, so they're on a very fixed income. So, I need help until I can, have an income. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody blooms at their own time. I've had a lot of mental health problems over the years, and a lot of trauma and shitty things that have happened that have hindered my ability to, be able to grow up. I mean, like, numbers wise, I'm a grown person. I mean, I'm 36 years old. And in most aspects of my life, I'm where I should be, but I'm also a bit behind because I never really had to grow up per se until I was 33. But yeah, everybody grows and blooms at their own time, and sometimes people can get their start later in life, like in their 30s, when they're 40 or something like that. That most people can, can you know, do things to help them improve their lives. I understand there are people who can't because they have other mental problems and stuff. I understand that. I mean, I'm not saying that sometimes being able to help yourself is a privilege. Not everybody has those options. I'm lucky that I was able to have options. And yeah, I know that it might seem a little late in life, but it happened when it's happening as it's supposed to for me. And I'm trying to put to rest shame and embarrassment for having a very late start for having a late start in things. There are reasons why. And um all I can say to people who want to judge, try walking in my shoes. You'll find out that they're not soft, they're not comfortable. It's been very difficult for me to walk my path. And everybody has a unique story, and they grow and blossom in their own time, just like plants do. So it's very important to keep that in mind before you harshly judge somebody or say you're immature, you're behind, you're this, you're that, and negative shit that shouldn't even be stigmatized anymore. Because some people are stunted but can grow and can, reach their full potential, you know. And I have the resources and the ability to be able to do it now. I didn't in the past. Now I do. So, yeah. And we were talking and things, and we're very, we understand. She understands that when I was growing up, that you didn't talk about mental illnesses and shit like that. You didn't talk about it. Because not too long before that, people were locked away for their mental problems. There weren't resources like there are today. And I didn't really fully understand autism as a spectrum when I was a kid or a teenager and a younger adult because it just wasn't something that was discussed. But I thought that, people who are autistic couldn't function properly. I mean, that's true, but I thought that it was like they need assistance living. They can't talk. It's hard for they can't really speak very well, and they need assistance. That's what I thought autism was. But now I know that it's a spectrum, and there's lower functioning, and there's higher functioning, and there's somewhere in the middle. I know that I'm not like low functioning, but I'm not like super high functioning. I'm kind of like somewhere in the top middle, if that makes sense. But I don't know if I'm actually like autistic or not, but I'm fairly certain I am. Like I said, I'm going to be getting a formal diagnosis very soon, so we'll see. And even if it's not like autism or something like that, I'll be able to be pointed in the direction of getting proper treatment for whatever the ailment might be. And I know that a lot of neurodivergent conditions overlap. I mean, their symptoms overlap, and sometimes that can be confusing. And I have ADHD anyway, and I know that a lot of the symptoms of ADHD and autism do overlap in a way, but I think that it's more than just having ADHD because you can have both. It's very possible. And yeah, so I'm on my way up. And also, another thing about fidget toys and stuff, my mom let me this. It's SpongeBob's little pineapple that he lives in, and it's a popper thing. I love these things, are so soothing. And you can play with it because it's really soft. And you can squish it and scrunch it, play with it. Yeah. I want to get one of those articulated, like, little slug things that are rainbow or black and white. Actually, I want both of them. I want the black and white one and the rainbow colored one. Because I'm strange. Because I like multiples of things sometimes. Because I'm a collector. Because, you know, once again, neurodivergent. I ought to show you my fucking goblin horde I got over there on the other side of the room one day. You'd be amazed at shit that I've collected over the past 2 years. It's goddamn crazy, ridiculous, but I love it. And if I have the room to store it and not hoard and not be a hoarder, then what the hell not? It's not hurting anything or anyone. What the hell's the harm? Just live and let live. I know it's quirky and weird, but I don't care. Autistic people collect. We hyperfixate people who are autistic and other neurodivergent things hyperfixate a lot. And they have kind of the little like obsessions and rituals, which I definitely have. So, yeah, there's that. A lot of my therapy and mental health and diagnostic stuff, it has to do with figuring out whether or not I'm autistic and to do with dealing with being neurodivergent. You know, like me. I learned about, you know, sensory jewelry and things. So I make it. And I think that it's good to be able to help people with that because I know what a pain in the ass sensory issues are. And I think that making these could help people get affordable tools, functional toys, functional fashion. It's very important that people can have resources and have them be affordable. So that's where I come in. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in something. Right now I have some light purple, dark purple, and black silicone beads, and I have some floral thing, and a set that looks like Starry Night by Van Gogh. So let me know if you want something with that, and we can arrange prices and stuff if you're interested. When I get my money, I'm gonna get, you know, some more colors. I'm gonna probably get like pinks and some Hello Kitty ones and other shit like that. Because, you know, I love my cutesy stuff. So yeah, there's that. I am very grateful for the resources I have. And I'm happy about the changes that I've been making in my life. I'm becoming a happier, healthier person. Oh, and I've lost another 5 pounds. Which I'm going to finish this in another video because it's like fucking 14 minutes.